It was weird they created the game Verdun a long time ago, then added a second game, which you can actually boot up from within this game. Because basically they created a game called Verdun, and then they created a game called Tenenberg. So what you can do is you can actually pick the fronts you want to fight on. And then the game, in my opinion, was doing really well. And then as it calmed down because of the games like Battlefield 1 getting in the way, then it became less and less full, so they had to add bots into it. But Central Powers are needing more people in, I think. Let's have a look at this guy. But this is more brutal. It's like single shot kills. Rather, so everyone's, rather than being annoyed at people being snipers, everyone's kind of like that. The difference between a sniper and a normal soldier in this game is a scope. Yeah, it's a game. Like I said, now it's kind of got a load of bots in it. So, right, this guy is a grenader. He's an actual person, these two aren't. What about this guy? Switch to this guy. What can I do with this? The machine gunner. Let's go and give this a try. Shit. Oh, crap. Oh, damn. It is a brutal game. Let's have a look, is there anything else I could do? What is this guy? Oh, it'd be trench. Yeah, these would kind of trench. This particular German thing designed for trench attacks. Pistols, grenades. You can spawn on your squad leader. You have to attack the trench, and as the trench kind of, as you take over, then you can push further. Jesus. This is one of the few machine guns in the whole game. So the idea is, we take over this, and after a certain amount of time, we'll successfully get it, and then we have to attack the next trench. But before we can touch the next trench, you have to defend this trench. And that's how it works, it's a push and pull sort of thing. It's all, bolt action, single shot rifles. There's a few. There's pistols, and there's a few LMGs. But we have to capture for a certain amount of time and then take over. Oh my god. There never used to be any bots in this game, but there sadly are now to make up the numbers. It used to be amazing when it was all... the whole lot of it was actually people playing. Such a shame when it ended up having to go bots. Oh my god. Same old problem, yeah. Because the game was really brutal. It is a brutal game. It is, you know, you're not looking at running around the place with submachine guns all the time. You might have an LMG. This is the rare machine gun in the game. Most of it is pistols or rifles. And it's single shot kills. And it is, if we take over this and win it, then that will become available. So I think we have to defend. And then once we defended it, we can push forward. Now, each squad can do something, like the person in charge, your kind of commanding officer, he has the ability to tell you where to go and have one special power. Now, I say special power, if it's like a British, you could call an artillery. If it's German, it might be a recon plane, so it tells you where the bad guys are. Or it might be gas, mustard gas, like that. That's mustard gas. So the Germans get mustard gas. Jesus. So it's a very, very, very brutal game. Very brutal. But I loved it, and this is more, like, you have to... See, the thing is, this is more of a World War 1 game than Battlefield 1. But this came out before Battlefield 1, but before it had a chance to really take off. So before it had a chance to really go anywhere or take off, then World War 1 came out. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. World War 1 came out, Battlefield 1 came out, and this got ignored. And then they released Tannenberg, which is the Eastern Front. They're really pushing. Oh god, just saw him out the corner of my eye. Yeah, so they released Tannenberg, so you can either play like British and the Scots and the Germans and the Russians, the French, or you can play like the Russians and all this sort of stuff. Now, this front, the Western Front, is very much trench. A lot of it, except for a couple, is very much trench warfare, constantly trench warfare. Tannenberg, because it's in the Eastern Front, is actually more open ground with points, like kind of like Battlefield, with points you have to capture and defend and move around the place. In fact, the bigger battles, there's like 400 odd people in it. I know it has to be made up with bots nowadays, but this is a game. I used to have squads on this, and I used to love playing this game. It's improved so much. They keep adding new factions, because what happens is as you level up, you get points. So when you start off, you have one loadout, and then you can actually unlock more loadouts. You actually unlock more loadouts for your guys. So you get one loadout for every single one of them, and then you can slowly unlock up to 3 loadouts. And that doesn't mean they're better. It's just slightly different. So you might have a rifle and loadout 1. The second one you might have a pistol and grenade. So, you know, you can defend. You know, you can defend with your rifle, and then you can change to the loadout that has a pistol and a grenade when you're attacking, because you grenade into the trenches. So, also they've taken it back. They've taken it back. They now control this, so we have to push and take it. You spawn at a spawn point, or you can spawn on your commander. I think your commander can spawn on anybody, but you can only spawn on your commander. Oh, cheeky bugger, cheeky bugger. This war's horrific. Poor guys. Well, all war's horrific. Mustard gas coming in. The thing is, you can tell bots. They will, when they see you stop and fire at you. So the bots aren't hugely intelligent, but because this game has weapons which are pretty much one-shot kill, it doesn't matter. Sometimes the bots stand there stupidly, point the gun and fire at you. If it has a chance to hit you, someone's got an LMG, hit you, you'll probably die. Oh, there's a grenade coming in. And within this, they've got tons of achievements. You've got medals to win. There's tons of stuff for this game. It's actually a very crazy good game. Thank you so much for the follow, it's much appreciated. So yeah, depending on what squad you're in. You can create squads as well, it's 4-man squads. And depending on which one you got, if it's Verdun or Tannenberg, there's so many nationalities you can go and get. And like I said, they're releasing maps all the time. Tannenberg just released more maps. Guy's got a Lewis. The Lewis gun is the only LMG you can fire while walking. Very, very inaccurate though. Yes, bots, you just stand there and do nothing. Damn. We've got to defend it now until we capture it, then we can push forward. Need to get back in this trench. There's a guy over there. Why am I here again? They're being pushed out of the trench, guys. Did we win it? Yeah, we won it. We're pushing. We have to go across no man's land to get to the next trench. Not easy. That means, you know, it can be really hard, obviously, because, you know, you're trying to get from one trench to another while they can just stand there and shoot at you. Goodbye, LMG. Oh, little SMG versus a rifle. Shit, these guys have to go through, eh? I didn't even see him sat there. Remember there. You get a bonus as well for being within your. Basically, your commander has like what's it called? Like a command circle. If you stay near him, you get an extra bonus in points. Oh, it's not gonna end up well for me. He's in there. Oh no, he can see me. Also visually, graphically, how they've done the guns and stuff are really good. We need to push. The squad also levels up. As the squad levels up, you get little buffs like quicker reload maybe, or... He was flying. Where is your poppy, dude? I actually had a chance to get one. I mean, I've got... Tomorrow I'll probably be putting on... I've got an actual poppy rugby shirt I bought. I actually carry around a poppy rucksack. So I'll probably wear my poppy rugby shirt that I bought. At the moment, it's just my own branding. I wasn't sure I was going to start this today, because it will be tomorrow I plan to do a lot more of it. I mean, just one on stream. That's true. Again, I was planning to do it tomorrow. So I could, when we finish this match... go and quickly put one on. Definitely defending the area. Oh, I just got level 50. This goes into prestige as well. So they own this. We need to take it, then defend it before we can start pushing. Oops. Oh, I don't want to be back here. But you have one of the trenches, one of the maps is a trench that you don't actually really get out of, it's so big. It's just constantly fighting through the kind of trench system. You got a few that's a bit more open, and then Tannenberg is a lot more open. We're getting pushed out. Damn. Forgot to mention, I'm in Wales next Saturday. Playing again, so we're doing Tog Pod. I'll have to join you in the evening and do it whilst driving back. That's something cool. Or we could do it on Sunday. Oh, he's got blown up. Yeah, that's no bother. That's no bother. We'll get done the weekend. Now, this game obviously is a little dated, so what do you actually think of it? For a World War I sim, remember? Oh, damn. I might have to change that Deep Rock thing. So it used to be called Verdun, and then used to buy out Tannenberg, but now they actually call themselves like First World War game, and they have a date from this date to this date, and that's what they've done. Timers. Let's turn off that one for now. So, you know, you have to remember, this came out the same time. Well, actually, this came out before Battlefield 1. And then, this is a small independent company. And then, all of a sudden, I was actually angry at World War 1 when Battlefield 1 when it got announced. Because I liked playing this game. And then, literally, as this game was announced, as they announced Battlefield 1, it was like, even the community for this game was like, who's going to play this now? You got Battlefield doing a World War 1 game. Oh, that was that. But their World War 1 game is not as good as this game, in my opinion. Battlefield 1 is not as good as this game. Battlefield 1 is an alternative universe. It's a good game in itself, but it's not a World War 1 game. If you get what I mean. Points are tied. Most shots fired. Most kills in squad. Best squad mate was the squad leader. Best squad, best player. So the squad's leveling up. So when the squad levels up, they get... So... I think the squad get benefits. Map vote. It's more open. That's brutal. Alright, that's cool. Let's have a look. Trying to find a good picture. Just 1 second, guys. See if I can add this. Where is it? Some more coming up. Oof.